Olá, I'm Soraya and it's time to continue Ivy's adventure. The first pages I already recorded videos explaining the materials and story, so please go to my playlist to check it out. But let's just do a very quick recap. So we begin the story and then we have Ivy going to her grandparents' home to spend Christmas with them. And this is the Christmas part. And then Ivy cannot wait to see what her presents are going to be. So she goes to her grandfather's wonder room. She sees her presents. Everything is very dark. She cannot see very well. And then she turns the lights and then she sees a map. She sees this amazing butterfly that gains life. And then the butterfly flies away. Flies away and it goes into Enchantia. Here it is. And then Ivy goes after her to the planet. And then the butterfly is here. Ivy goes after her. We have all of this. And then here Ivy arrives to Enchantia. And then she meets a bee. And the bee takes her a part of the adventure. Then she sees a lot of different statues. It's a Valentine's Day in Enchantia, so she sees a lot of fairies, a lot of parties. And then she reaches an almond field. And here in the almond field, she's going to meet a new character, that is the little mouse. And this is where we left off. So now the new pages continues in the almond field. Here it is. And we have this ostrich arriving and Ivy asks them if they saw the Inky Butterfly. They haven't. So we have another fairy here. This is a sticker. This was an image from a booklet. This is a coloring page from a shade book called Calme. This is a sticker that I just wrote a line in Portuguese. It's hello. Then more stickers, flowers. This was with the metallic gel pen. And here's the butterfly. And here we have the next page, which for me it's a double page. So here I just added more stickers of bees. This was the same page, but I just divided. And here beneath the flowers, we have more fairies. Here they are. Because I did these pages in February, so it was February, so that's why I have so many fairies. And then the little mouse is very upset that she clean up all the trail for the Inky Butterfly. Oh, and this is wrapping paper and washi tape. So then she invites Ivy to go to her place to try and help her out. So this is the little mouse house. And as you know from the previous pages, the little mouse is crazy about Darth Vader. She has a huge crush. And that's why the walls of her house are covered with comic books covers. So this is one of them, and you have Darth Vader here. This little bird, and then we have here the teacup, and then we have here the pot of the tea. This was in the original page because it had a bunch of these little things, so I just selected 3, and this is part of the walls of the little mouse. Then she was playing a Star Wars game, so this was a game that I did it, and now the little mouse was also doing it, so the Star Wars game was there in the table next to the tea for the little mouse. Then the continuation of her house, we have more comic books, and then here we have the butterfly flying. This was in the original page. And then let's see what the little mouse was reading. So we have here one of the stories. You failed me for the last time. And then awkward. So this is one of the stories that she was reading, and then this is the second story that she was reading. So Vader reveals the truth. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. Oh, so this is a big spoiler, okay, if you haven't watched Star Wars, but I think everyone already knows this. Then Luke says, he told me enough, and then I am your father. No. So yeah, this is what the little mouse loves, and her house is full of that. So here the little mouse tells Ivy that she's going to help her in her journey, and she thinks Pika is someone that can help Ivy. So they are going to begin a journey. So this is the next page, which is when they begin the journey, and here it is. So I used wrapping paper, washi, laser tape. This is a sticker with acrylic marker. Then this is alcohol marker, metallic marker, acrylic marker, gel pen. So it's just a mixture. So here we have Ivy and the little mouse starting the journey. Here I tried to do the ocean in a different way. This is just a bunch of napkins that I just glue them with Mod Podge Ultra, and you see a lot of texture. And we have here the Portuguese sardines. So they make a comeback after Alien Worlds, and here they are. So they were made with napkins. Whoops. Okay, so this was a napkin that I just glued to a piece of white paper. And we have the Portuguese sardines also appearing in Enchantia. So this is the journey. Then they are continuing the journey, and they see the whale, the city whale. Here is the city whale. This was from a page from a storytelling book. This is a holographic paper. Then I use here gouache, gel pen, metallic pen. These were the original fishes that were in the page. And then here I just use paper. This is wrapping paper, and it's the Little Mermaid. So here in this page, it's when Ivy and the little mouse meet the Little Mermaid and ask for her help. And I thought this was cool because the Little Mermaid is here looking at the moon, so it fits. So continuing with the journey, it's nighttime, and they arrive to the Boat City. And here's the Boat City. I'm already showing you 2 pages at the same time. So they see magical butterflies. They are protecting the city. Hopefully you can see that the butterflies have glitter. These are sticker butterflies. These are also stickers. I use spray ink for the blue. This is metallic marker. And for the, oh, and I also use some splotches because of silver. And for the ocean, this time instead of using the napkin, I used doilies that I also sprayed with blue ink. And here we have the Boat City. So after the Boat City, they continue their journey, and here it's when they are in the boat. And during the trip, the little mouse teaches Ivy how to play this game. So this is the journey to the Wizard's Tower. So this is a game that they play during the trip. To represent the water, once again, I use the napkins, but this time I didn't use Mod Podge Ultra. I just use a double-sided tape. So now we have the waves here and laser tape, and this is the butterfly that was in the original page. It was a lot of text in this page, so I just used the butterfly. But before playing the game, you know that the little mouse had to read something, and this is what she was reading. Yeah, she had to bring comic books with her, Star Wars comic books, because she misses her Vader a lot and a lot. So we have all these stickers that I glued. And yeah, so the little mouse is always dreaming about her Vader. So continuing with the trip, the little mouse is telling Ivy that Pika is very famous for collecting treasures from all over Enchantia. And these are some of the treasures that he has. So this is part of the same storytelling book. that it's also, this page is from there. And here I use pages from the Inca and Maya book from Hachette. So I just use gold paint, and with a sponge, here are the statues. This is cardstock, and then I just punch because I thought it looked, I wanted to experiment. So here, see, and the sponge gives you all these textures because these are very old masks. Okay, so here are the masks, and then he also has, you know, jewels and cups and crowns. So there's a lot of treasures in Pica's treasure. So here, sorry, I use just acrylic marker because I couldn't really see all these little details. And then I put here a metallic marker, and I also used metallic paint. And this is a sticker, a butterfly, because, you know, this story is all about butterflies, so we need them all over the place. So we are reaching the end of these pages. So the trip continues, and here they are. So here we have holographic paper. So this time I did water, once again in a different way. So this time it's the fourth different way that I try to represent water. So this time was using holographic paper. And here they are, Ivy and the little mouse. So here it's the same materials that I used last time. It's gel pen, metallic pen. Here it's alcohol marker, another sticker, acrylic marker. This is from a Star Wars coloring page with metallic ink. So here Ivy, when she sees this, a walker, she's like, has the Empire conquered Enchantia? Because this is a vehicle from the Empire. And the little mouse says, no, it's part of the collection of Pika. So he loves to collect Star Wars things too. So here's the double page. So here's the ocean. Oh, this is wrapping paper that I use. And this wrapping paper, if you can see, it has different means of transportation. That's why it represents the travel. And I also put here the washi that represents the travel. So we leave the ocean, and now we arrive to Pika's home. And the home of this character is in a huge tree. So here it is, the other half. And then this and this is drawing lining. So it's a sticker that I used to represent the wood. Then washi tape. This was a wire that I thought it could represent the tree. We have tape. I used ink here. Then I had to staple because this was really hard to work with. Then I just, sticked here some butterflies. Here they are. And this is the place. And I wanted them to move a little bit, but not too much because it was a hard material to work with. So this is where we are at the story. So Ivy arrives to Pika's home, and then in the next pages we are going to discover what's going to happen next. So I'll see you next time. Bye!